Hey guys, Garnie here. Happy Sunday evening. Hopefully you're doing well. Just a short post here. I want to just say thank you to my family, Gene, my son Garnie, and Amanda. Thanks again, guys. That was pretty special. They surprised me last night, guys. Get this. Um, well, first, let me say this. Have you ever had those members of your family that just can't keep a secret? Well, I'm one of those guys, and I'm very proud of my daughter because she doesn't like to keep secrets either. So she did an awesome job keeping her mouth shut, keeping away from topics. She did a really good job of that. So what they did for me, guys, is, and I'll put a video about it tomorrow. But to give you a preview, they picked me up in a limo. We went out to Eddie V's Steakhouse, steak and seafood, and we had a really good time. And then afterwards, we went Pokemon hunting. It was just totally amazing, and I'll share some video clips of that tomorrow. But that just makes my 40th birthday. I'm just kidding. Yeah, my 40th. Very, very memorable. It was so good because, you know, when you hang out with my kids are older, and they're just great young adults, and I just love hanging around them. And of course, Gene, doing all the planning. Usually I'm the guy who plans all that stuff. I'm the one who sets the agenda, who sets what we're going to do and how we're going to do things. And she handled it all on her own. And I really have to say that was pretty amazing. I had a really good time, sweetie. So thanks so much. So, guys, let me also talk about what's coming on this week. I'm not traveling this week. At least I don't think I am. So, what's going on in New York City? I thought I was going to try to go to New York City this week for work. There's a big data conference held by Cloudera called Strata, and Strata has got a whole bunch of people coming in, and I got some of my friends from Oklahoma and Houston heading out there. And I thought, man, I just need to be out there. But, it was just cost prohibitive, and it's too bad that I just can't go out there and hang out with them. But it's only a 2-day event, and but, there's a lot of people who are going to be out there. And I wanted to say, all my friends who are going to Strata, have a great time. Don't get in trouble. Have a good time, get the information that you need, and come back and tell me all about it. And of course, my friends over at Cloudera, good job, guys. I hope you have a great time doing it. It's always a great event, especially when people are very serious about this and they want to learn and they want to do more and they want to network. And I think that's the biggest thing about any type of conference is getting out there and networking. To me, that's the most important thing. It's not just the knowledge, it's the networking. It's the who's, the wins, and getting business cards to know that you could call on somebody or just get connected on LinkedIn or, just follow somebody on Twitter. It's just a great thing. So what I'm thinking about doing is popping something out there for Tuesday and Thursday around big data, but I'm not sure what the topics are because there's so much. There's so much going on in that world. And I'm thinking about data lakes because data lakes is a big topic now. I mean, I know a lot of people have been talking about it for years, but data lakes, I think for you guys who are not technical, don't know what I'm talking about. Basically, imagine a place just like a library where you can store all your information and it's organized just like a card catalog. Or now today, when you go into a library, you can go into a computer and search for books that are within the library. And they're well indexed, they're well found, so you know exactly where to go find it. And you'll know if it's checked out, if if it's actually a new edition's coming out, and things like that. So a data lake is like a library, a big library. Think about the Library of Congress, things like that. But, it doesn't matter if it's a community library or a huge city library or the Library of Congress. The important thing is knowing that you could find information inside the library or the data lake and be able to search, find, discover, and gain insight to that information, just like if you went to go search for data or look for books in a library. Because you know what kind of content you want. You know what kind of books or genres you want to read. Well, it's the same thing with data. You know what you want. It's just being able to find it. You know your favorite authors. You know your favorite book styles. You know your favorite topics. So why can't you do the same thing with data? And data lakes have come a long way, guys. It really has. I mean, there have been some imitations in the past, but I think the technology now has evolved to the point to where it is viable. And guys, it's really going to rock the business world. It really will. I'm sorry if I'm sounding too techie right now for that, but it will rock the business world. All of you. from people who don't know anything about what I'm talking about, to people who know what I'm talking about and who do this every day. It's going to rock our world because it allows businesses, allows data to go everywhere, to be anything, and to be able to create projects around that. It's phenomenal. It really is, guys. If you can imagine being at a library to pick up multiple genres of books who are loosely coupled and be able to combine those to come up with a new story. Yeah, that's, I'm going to stick with that. I like that analogy. I just thought of that off the top of my head just for this video. So, anyway, guys, have a great rest of the weekend or Sunday night, and we'll talk to you tomorrow, okay? Hey, if you like what I'm doing, hit that like button. Let me know some feedback. And those of you who are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, please, because I'm always looking for new friends to join me on this journey. So, until then, guys, we'll talk to you tomorrow. Peace!